Welcome to another budget with me. Today is August the 14th, and I am recording. Let's get into it. I want to start by saying that the money that I have and ready to assign is from my paycheck. My paycheck is direct deposited into my bank account. It is entered into YNAB as a transaction, and that inflow shows up on the plan tab as ready to assign. I have $2,534.73 to assign out. I do have some categories that are overspent, and while technically I should cover these first, I'm going to plan my budget and then come back to these categories because I believe that some of the money that I assign out should cover some of my overspending. I normally record my budget with me's in Safari, but today I decided I want to record in Google Chrome so that I can use the YNAB toolkit that I downloaded. This allows me a few additional options that the default YNAB software does not. This will hopefully make it easier for me to assign out money. Let's get started. I'm going to follow the typical top-down approach. I'm just going to start at the top of my budget and assign all the way down. I am going to fund half here for tithe. I did fund half last pay period, and then I'm going to snooze this target. This next month category I've had sitting here for a while. I think is helpful when you are a month ahead or if you don't assign money into the next month to have a category like this. But I haven't used this category in a while, so I'm going to click on it and I'm going to hide it for now. And then maybe later I'll delete it if I continue not to use it. Since this is the second half of the month, I'm just going to cover anything that's underfunded. That should cover my car payment, YouTube TV, our phone bills, and then the student loan too, my son's second student loan. Okay, so I hit underfunded. All of that has been covered. Next, I am going to cover these categories. I want to select underfunded, but I wonder if I do that, will it also cover any overspending? I think it might. Is there overspending that I don't want to cover? I don't think so. So let's hit underfunded. And that way it'll fund the remainder of food and drinks, fuel, which I need to fill up my car this afternoon, hobbies, which this red in YNAB toolkit tells me that I've assigned more money than I intended. So I've got 5511 here. What happens if I take that 5511 away? Do I have a bill? I must have a bill coming up for one of my hobbies, an auto pay or something. Household, I'm going to snooze this grocery target because the 1st through 7th, those dates have already passed, and I want to move that 954 back to ready to assign because that's money that I can use on something else, and probably part of that went to this week's overspending on groceries. I need to validate this transaction. Oh, yes, I did go to the alcohol store yesterday to pick up some drinks. I completely forgot about that, and I had that to the grocery category. All right, and I have some groceries. When was this grocery order on the 13th? I have another grocery trip that I need to enter. Okay. Stuff I forgot to budget. This was already, I funded half last paycheck, so I'm only going to fund the other half this pay period, and then I'm going to snooze this. No fees, no reimbursements. So let's see, non-monthly. Let me go down to here to the quality of life stuff first. Car maintenance, those I think I had funded half of clothes, but I think I put that money somewhere else. Kids maintenance. Let's fund all of these. That leaves me with 452.34. anything in the you did it category, I created this category group just to move categories that have already been fully funded. So these are funded, so I don't really need to look at them. I'm trying to figure out if I need to add more to medical. Okay, so let's go to underfunded and see what's left. So college prep, I'm gonna fund this. My daughter is graduating early, so she should technically be a junior this year, but she had enough credits to where she could graduate this year if she wanted to, and so she's going ahead and doing that. And so I need to make sure I have money set aside for college and also senior supplies because that's super expensive. And then I have $369 left. I don't have anything overfunded, do I? And then I want to check the things that I've snoozed to make sure they really should be snoozed. All right, and so I moved money out of here to cover some birthday gifts. So I'm going to add the rest of ready to assign to this job replacement category. And that's it. Everything has been assigned for this month. I have $729.55 more needed in this job replacement category, but I may snooze this category for this month and then I'll catch everything up next month if the budget allows. So I think that's everything. If you have any questions, any comments, feel free to leave them below, and I'll catch you in the next one.